Hey, what's up soldiers? My name is GregFPS, the zombies extraordinaire, and welcome back to another video here today on my channel. Now, I just want to say first off, I'm sorry for not uploading much this week. I've had a lot of things come up recently. I was supposed to record a video and never ended up happening, so I'm really sorry about that, and I promise it won't happen again. I just wasn't really prepared. I was expecting to upload a different video yesterday, and it just didn't work out, so I'm really sorry about that, guys. But anyways, today I wanted to make a storyline video and primarily talk about a theory I have for the Victis crew. Now, the Victis crew is Marlton, Misty, Samuel Stuhlinger, and Russman. They are the characters that played on Tranzit, Die Rise, and Buried. And the reason I want to touch on them is because yesterday we got the comic that really explained and pretty much showed exactly what happened to the Victis crew. And I want to talk about why I think we're going to be seeing the crew return in future DLCs in the zombie storyline, more specifically for Treyarch. Now, back in the day, we didn't really appreciate the Victis crew as much. I think now that we've gone through Black Ops 3 and we've played as the Primus crew all the way since Origins, we kind of got a little bit sick of those characters. And not to say they aren't great characters, because they definitely are, and really seeing their story be fleshed out in Black Ops 3 was awesome. But at the same time, I didn't really enjoy playing with the characters all the way through the DLC, hearing similar quotes pretty much the entire time, and these characters not really having the meat and potatoes that we loved from Black Ops 1, where they were all whimsical and crazy the whole time. I mean, we saw that towards the end, but at the same time, it didn't really get to the point that we all loved and cherished, with Nikolai talking about his many wives and Richtofen talking about how he loves drinking blood and spleens. Now, with Zombie Chronicles coming out, we got to see that all, and it was awesome to relive those memories with the characters that are buffed up with better graphics and all those classic maps be brought back. Now, the reason I think, first of all, that we're going to be seeing the Victis crew again is because right now they are on stasis, or literally on ice in cryo chambers underneath Alcatraz Island. And we learned this from the comic, but we also got this in the actual timeline, which reads, on July 4th, 1941, Richtofen returns to the lab under Alcatraz, where we meet Victis, arriving from the empty earth with the Chronorium. Now, as you guys know, if you read the comic or anything like that, we know that the Victis crew obtained the Chronorium because they provided their blood samples at zero base, and they were able to obtain the Chronorium. Now, upon reading the Chronorium, Richtofen discovers numerous timelines documenting their fates and learns about the blood vials. He would later write on the page, "I know what I must do, Edward Richtofen, 4741. So that's really interesting. Richtofen enters a rift to acquire the blood of Sal and Finn. After delivering the blood to his younger self, which was, he delivered that blood to Origins Richtofen, by the way, and recovering the blood vials belonging to Victis, he returns. Victis is placed on ice to be kept safe until they are needed next. And the key word there is Victis is placed on ice. As we know, they are now in the cryo chambers to be kept safe until they are needed next. So that means that they're going to be needed for something else. Now, we know that the Victis crew was made by Jimmy Zielinski. He's the one that wrote the storyline for them in Black Ops 2. Now, we know that, you know, Jason Blundell kind of rewrote the zombie storyline and had to find a place for them. Now, another thing that we know is that the next Treyarch game is most likely not going to be in the future, whether it's Black Ops 4 or a whole nother meta. It's not the same, you know, IP, it's not the same story. It's most likely not going to be a futuristic game. Now, we do learn that the Victis crew did go back in time to July 4th, 1941 under Alcatraz, because we know Richtofen, along with the help of the Illuminati and also Stanley Ferguson, the prison guard of Mob. They built this secret facility and they went back in time. So we also know that their main storyline, like the whole storyline for the Victis crew, happened in the future in like 2025. Most of that stuff happened and a little bit before that. So I think that with Treyarch sticking to their roots, I would say that we're most likely going to get Black Ops 4, but it's going to be something before Black Ops 3 and probably around the same time or a little bit before what we got in Black Ops 2. So it's going to be before 2025. Now I think that we're going to be seeing the Victis crew do something on one of the maps in the next Treyarch game, and the reason I think this is primarily because we did not appreciate these characters enough. They are very, very pivotal to the zombie storyline and the blood vials, and the fact that they are on Alcatraz is very important. A lot of people have been making videos about why Alcatraz is going to be remade, or Mob of the Dead is going to be remastered in the next Treyarch game, and a lot of people are saying it's going to be exactly like the Giant was in Black Ops 3. Now I love Mob of the Dead, and you guys know that, and I would be more than happy for this to happen, and I'd be very, very excited. And getting a chance to see the secret facility or lab underneath Alcatraz was really, really cool, and this last comic really proved to me that they did an actual good job with this and explained the story of the Victis crew a little bit better than we have seen before. And getting this brand new loading screen for Mob of the Dead was so cool, and it really set the stage for what we can expect in the next Treyarch game. Whether we're going to London in the on-disc map and Mob of the Dead as a bonus DLC pre-order map, that would be absolutely amazing, and I'm definitely stoked for it for sure. But I want to know what you guys think. Do you think that the Victis crew is going to be an important part in the next DLCs? Now I want to also say one more thing about the Victis crew. Now, we got Zombies Chronicles in Black Ops 3, and it was a lot of fun. It's still fun because you get to go back and play those 8 iconic maps. But a lot of people are really, really sick of those maps after playing them for so many years. Now, a lot of people really wanted a Tranzit remastered or a Buried, and a lot of people want Mob of the Dead. So I can pretty much say for sure that we're going to be getting Mob of the Dead, but also maybe in the next Treyarch game, they're going to do another Zombies Chronicles, and this time feature a Tranzit remaster, a Die Rise remaster, a Buried remaster. It totally could happen, and I honestly think that if we get the Transit crew again, we're also going to be getting remasters of those classic zombie maps, and that is going to be absolutely insane. So I think if the Victis crew does play on one map, we're going to be getting remasters of all of those maps, which would be absolutely awesome. So I want to know your thoughts down in the comment section below. I like making these storyline and theory videos to kind of pique your interest about zombies and the storyline that we have come to love and enjoy on a daily basis. It's so interesting for me to think of these things, and if you guys want more theories like this one, definitely let me know down in the comment section. These are the videos that I love to make because they really pique my interest with the storyline, and I'm sure a lot of you guys really enjoy videos from like Milo and Rad Austin. I love watching their videos about the storyline and things like that, and it really does interest me a lot. So thank you so much for watching. My name is GregFPS, the Zombies Extraordinaire. Have a fantastic day, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.
Flirting with temptation, falling helplessly.